Good morning, people. Hello, hello. How you doing? Let me just see if I can possibly share this. How are you all doing? I hope you are having a great day. Welcome to this quick kind of sales training, I guess. But I want to talk about your discovery calls and the sales calls. And I'm going to kind of front this up by assuming that you feel crystal clear in your niche and your ideal client, and generally that it's a safe assumption because you're starting to get those discovery calls. So you're showing up, you're sharing value, you're starting to get people who resonate and gel with you, and so they're booking calls. So we're at that point. You have this incredible clarity. It all feels great, but something is going on that you have these sales calls, discovery calls, and perhaps they feel amazing. You're having this great rapport, especially in this first example. You're having this great rapport, you're gelling with this person, you just think, oh my God, I just so get you, and you feel that it's mutual. And then something happens at the end of the call where all of a sudden something feels like that relationship has just dropped off the edge of a cliff, and it just becomes do you know what, can I think about it and I'll come back to you, or whatever it is they say, and you just think, what happened? We were doing so well. So I just want to talk about what goes on and what is going on in your sales calls. And I've got three kind of top reasons why your sales calls are not working, as in you're not getting the yeses you want, and how to turn that around. So the first big reason is, so just going back to that scenario I was giving you about having amazing rapport and it's all going so well and you're really gelling with this person, and you just feel like the natural conclusion is that we are going to work together and it's going to be wonderful. And you get to the end of the call and you deliver your offering. So you'll tell them, what it is and how much it is, whether it's a few hundred, a few thousand, it matters not, but you just deliver what it is you have. And at that point, something shifts and you get I need to think about it, or yeah, it sounds great, but I'm just going to go and talk to my spouse, or I need to check my bank account, or whatever excuse they come up with. And you're left feeling completely flat because obviously they go away and then you never hear from them again. It's like they have disappeared. You're thinking, what the hell happened? So I'm going to talk to you. The first point I want to share with you about why this is happening is very likely, I see this all the time, and especially with new coaches, is that there is this sabotage going on, this self-sabotage from you that may feel like an imposter syndrome or feeling a bit fraudulent, but it's so imperceptible that is why it's happening and you're not even aware of it. So I want you to kind of dive in a bit here. One of the top reasons that I see when you're having that kind of great rapport and the conversation is killed at the end is because you harbor some doubt in your ability to deliver the results you've just announced you're going to deliver. And so you've told them how much, you've given them the kind of the spiel, and somewhere inside of you is this little saboteur, this little imposter syndrome voice, this tiny part of you that is going, oh God, I'm not sure. What if I can't deliver? What if this person pays me all this money that I'm asking for and I can't deliver? And like I say, this is really prevalent with brand new coaches because you have this thought that, how do I know I can deliver if I've never done it before? If this is my first client potentially, and what proof have I got? What evidence have I got that I can actually deliver what I'm telling my client I can deliver? And the sabotage, this shred of doubt that you harbor in your ability to deliver, is so imperceptible, and it's such a shift, a subtle energy shift. There's a a saying, isn't there, that we're never not communicating. So if you think about 7% of our communication statistically are the words we're saying. So you could be saying, yeah, I can help you. This is my price. This is what we'll do. That's just 7%. The rest of you, 93% of you, is communicating that doubt. It could be a little twitch in the eye. It could be kind of a tightening of the jaw, or cut your skin changing color very, very slightly. It could be just a subtle energy shift, but it is so subtle. But it's like static in the energy, the atmosphere, and your prospect picks it up. Doesn't know what it is, but picks it up. And that's where the doubt from her comes in, the lack of confidence comes in. That's why she just thinks, oh, I need to think about this. And she doesn't even know why. So it's just this low level noise that you're emitting when you have this shred of doubt. So you're thinking, well, I am a new coach and I have never taken anyone through this journey. So what the hell, how am I ever going to overcome this? So here's what I want to say to you. This is really important that you hear this. When you think about, you have this clarity and alignment, so we're assuming that. When you think about you and where you were, the reason you've been able to get that person on the call in the first place is because you've created powerful marketing, created great messaging, because you know where your ideal client is. You've been there yourself. You know how she feels. You know what impact it's having on her life, her health, her relationships, whatever. So you know how she feels because you've been there. So you know that you have navigated your journey to where you are now. You've done it for yourself. In fact, you took the long, hard journey. You took the long, arduous route to get to where you are now. You did it blind. You did it by yourself. You took the courses. You took the classes. You read the books. You made the mistakes. You took that long, arduous journey by yourself to get to where you are now, so that you can help your ideal client shorten her journey, to get to where she wants to be the fastest, quickest, smartest way possible. You can do that now because you did it for yourself. You have the experience, the knowledge, the recognition of her experiences as she's going through a journey, so you can keep her on track. So think about that as the reason why you have done this journey yourself. You are your ideal client. You have taken that route, so you absolutely can deliver the results. As long as you are in alignment, as long as you're creating an offer that is in integrity. I'll add that quickly there. But you've taken that journey, so you absolutely can help your ideal client. So you need to feel into that to remove that saboteur, that imposter voice that creeps up at the moment you deliver your offer. So that's the first reason, and that squeaking is my chair, by the way, not my limbs. So that's the first one. The second big reason that I see that affects your sales calls, that puts people off right at that moment of where you think, oh, that was so great and this is what I deliver, and then you get the no and you thought it was just a no-brainer yes. What you are offering at the point you make your offer is process, and that is deeply off-putting for your prospect. So what am I talking about here? Giving process as opposed to talking payoff. So when you say to your client, great, I can absolutely help you, this is what we do, this is how we'll do it, this is what you'll need to do, these are your commitments, this is what I'm going to show you, we're going to give you some healthy habits, we're going to make sure that all this is in place, you're going to be doing this, I'll set you some assignments. That's all process, that's all how she's going to get to her end result. What you've just presented to her is overwhelming. It gives her too much to think about. It's all this stuff that is additional aspects that will affect her buying decision. Oh, can I commit to that? That sounds like a lot of time. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. That's going to be quite hard, isn't it? And she's going to be thinking all these things of like, oh, I need to think about this. Oh, God, it sounds like a lot. Oh, God, I'm exhausted just hearing all of that, because you've just described process. Nobody buys the process. Make sure you're focusing on the payoff. What will she get as a result of working with you? And this is easy because during that discovery call, she's just told you what she wants. She's told you what it means to her. She's told you how she wants to feel, what she wants to experience. So through your coaching, you can say, I will help you experience these things that you've told me you want to experience. You will, working with me, you will feel the things you've told me you want to feel. So focus on payoff. Don't muddy the waters with process. So that's the second one. Third and final reason why, and there are more, but these are kind of the top ones that I see time and time again. The third saboteur, or the third reason why you're not getting more yeses, is that you're talking too much, says she. On your discovery calls is what I mean. If you're talking too much. And what I'm saying with love in my heart is actually when you're talking too much on a sales call, it's a sign that you're not totally owning your expertise. You're not stepping into yourself as the expert that you are. So what do I mean by that? These discovery calls are an opportunity for you to really dive in and learn about this person in front of you. What does she want? Where is she stuck? Why hasn't she moved herself in the direction that she wants to go herself? What is in her way? What does she really want? What does it really mean to her? And when you're asking her all these questions so that you are developing an understanding, then you're totally in integrity when you come to offer your offering. The important thing to know here is that puts you in a position of expertise. See yourself as the expert you are. And I always use the analogy of being like a doctor. So imagine you go to your doctor and you say, you see, doc, I've got this rash. And before you say anything else, the doctor just breaks out into his rash monologue. He shares with you everything he knows about rashes and what causes them and how to get rid of them. And you're sat there listening to all of this, being a bit bombarded by all this fabulous facts and knowledge, and clearly he's an expert. And then he presents you with a prescription without having listened or heard, and you end up feeling unheard. And it's frustrating and it's off-putting. And I know that whenever I've been on discovery calls as a prospect, and I've had situations where I feel like, oh my God, you just talked at me. I am not hiring you, because that's kind of like a hint of what coaching would be like with you if you're just talking at me. And I felt like that, and I come away feeling irritated, frustrated, and I think, are you trying to demonstrate your expertise by just talking at me and telling me everything you know up front? So that is the third thing I would say to you, is just hold back from talking. It should be an 80-20 split where you're doing 20% of the talking when you're asking those powerful questions, and allow the prospect to do 80% of the talking. They're exploring what's going on for them, and that will give them a powerful experience of the coaching experience and a powerful experience of you. So really step into your expert position, your expert role. So they are my top 3 reasons potentially why you're getting no on your sales discovery calls, and what to do to transfer that into a yes. So I hope you found that helpful, guys. Please put your comments below as always. If you're catching the replay, type replay, let me know, and if you've got any questions, just pop them below and I'd be happy to come back to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.